Your website is losing you money right now. Not because it looks bad, not because your prices are wrong, because it was built to exist, not to convert. Most service business websites do one thing. They sit there. They look like a business. They have your phone number and maybe a contact form. And that is it. No system to capture leads, no automation to follow up, no way to book a job at 10 p.m. when you are already asleep. Just a page that waits for someone to call. In 2026, that is not a website. That is a missed opportunity with a domain name. Here's what most service business owners think their website does. It tells people who they are and how to contact them. Here's what your website should actually be doing. Capturing every lead that lands on it. Qualifying that lead automatically. Starting a follow-up sequence without anyone on your team touching anything. Your website should be working while you sleep, while you're on a job, and while you are handling everything else that runs your business. The gap between what most service business websites do and what they should be doing, that gap is where your revenue is disappearing. And the frustrating part is this. Most service business owners spent real money on their website. They paid someone to design it, they got it live, they checked that box, and then nothing changed. Because a website that does not convert leads is not an asset, it is an expense. Let me be specific. Here are the 5 most common reasons service business websites fail to convert. Reason 1, no clear call to action. A visitor lands on your site. They are interested. They want to take a next step. And your website gives them 3 options. Call us, email us, fill out this form. That is not a call to action. That is a list of ways to maybe get in touch someday. A converting website has one primary action it wants every visitor to take. One button, one next step. Clear, obvious, and impossible to miss. Reason 2, slow response to inquiries. Someone fills out your contact form at 9 p.m. You see it at 8 a.m. the next morning. You call, they do not answer. That lead is gone. They called your competitor who responded in minutes, not hours. If your website does not have an automated instant response, you are losing leads before you even know they existed. Reason 3, no trust signals. A visitor who does not know you needs a reason to trust you before they pick up the phone. Reviews, testimonials, before and after photos, years in business, service area, licenses and certifications. If your website does not answer the question, why should I trust these people? Visitors leave without converting. Reason 4, built for desktop only. More than 60% of local service business searches happen on mobile. If your website is hard to navigate on a phone, pinching and zooming to read your phone number, visitors bounce immediately. Your website has to work perfectly on a phone, not adequately, perfectly. Reason 5, no follow-up system connected to it. This is the biggest one. Most service business websites are completely disconnected from any follow-up automation. A lead comes in. It goes to an email inbox. Maybe someone checks it. Maybe they reply. Maybe they follow up if the lead does not respond. There is no sequence, no automation, no system, just hope. Here's what a website built to convert looks like for a service business. One clear headline that tells visitors exactly what you do and who you serve. No clever taglines, no ambiguity. One primary call to action above the fold, meaning visible without scrolling. Get a free estimate. Book a service call. Request a quote. One button, one action. Trust signals visible immediately. Reviews, years in business, service area, any relevant certifications. A contact form that triggers instant automated follow-up the moment it is submitted. Not a form that sends an email to an inbox that someone checks when they remember. Mobile, optimized, loads fast, easy to navigate, phone number clickable with one tap, and connected to an automated follow-up sequence. So every lead that comes in gets a response, gets qualified, and gets followed up with on a schedule, without anyone on your team doing it manually. That is not a complicated website. That is a focused website. The difference between a website that costs you money and one that makes you money is not design. It is system. You do not need to rebuild your entire website to start fixing this. Here are 3 things you can do right now. First, add one clear primary call to action to your homepage. If a visitor does not know exactly what you want them to do within 3 seconds of landing on your site, you have a conversion problem. Fix that first. Second, test your website on your phone right now. Pull it up on your phone and try to navigate it as if you had never seen it before. If anything feels clunky, your visitors are experiencing that too. Third, connect an automated response to your contact form. The moment someone submits your form, they should get an immediate response. Not a "we will get back to you soon" message. A real response that acknowledges their request and tells them what happens next. Those 3 fixes alone will move your conversion rate before you change a single line of design. If you want a website that is actually built to capture leads and connect to an automated follow-up system, that is exactly what we build at WebBotIQ. We build conversion-focused websites for service businesses, and we connect them directly to AI booking and follow-up automation, so every lead that lands on your site gets captured, followed up with, and converted automatically. Visit WebBotIQ.com to tell us about your business. The link is in the description. If this was useful, subscribe. New videos every Tuesday covering AI systems, automation, and practical tools for service businesses. And if you know a contractor, plumber, HVAC company, or any service business with a website that is not working as hard as it should, send them this video. A website that does not convert is not neutral. It is costing you money every single day. I will see you in the next one.